Thrive and Live. Buy original, be original. SON.
I will continue to sensitize you on why you must do it right and no longer accept ignorance as an excuse in my determination to clean our markets of substandard products. Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria declares as stakeholders examine 12 standards for outright review and elaboration. It's the time of the day when we talk quality and safety on television. The program is Standard and You, powered by the Standards Organization of Nigeria, the SON. My name is Ifoma Okonkwo, and I'm so delighted to bring the program to you on Mondays at this time on this station. Please stay tuned.
Why you dey buy fake product, make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to go. The SON. Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
You should know where to go. The SON.
Standards Organization of Nigeria. Improving lives through standards.
Did you know that the Standards Organization of Nigeria product registration certificate will no longer be needed for clearance of goods at the nation's ports? This development is in line with the federal government ease of doing business. Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Osita Bolma, disclosed this when he met with the Auto Spare Parts and Machinery Dealers Association in Ojo, Lagos. I was at that interactive forum and brought back this report.
It was a conscious and an enlightening mission by officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria to the popular Auto Spare Parts and Machinery Dealers Association markets, OJO, otherwise known as ASPAMDA. Not even the heavy traffic associated with that part of the state was enough to discourage the SON officials from accomplishing their mission. For the Director General, interacting with the traders and dealers was an important exercise which he believed was critical to the success of the agency's fight against substandard products. Osita Abolama was emphatic when he told the traders that government will no longer tolerate the activities of some unscrupulous members who have continued to import substandard goods into Nigeria.
We have to bring the fight to the biggest market in Africa, particularly as it relates to auto parts and other products. We have to get the buy-in of the practitioners, the importers, the distributors, and all of them, so that we agree to work together as a team in combating the influx of substandard goods and the dumping of substandard and life-endangering auto parts into Nigeria.
The SON boss took time to prick the conscience of the dealers to be honest, fair, and place the nation above self-interest in their transactions with consumers.
There is no alternative to getting things right. Be it Chinese, Indian, Moroccans, and all. Nigeria is a member of, we subscribe to what they call free trade. If you're within the Nigeria, you must comply to the laws of Nigeria. Foreigners are welcome to invest in Nigeria. It is the duty of SON to safeguard and protect genuine investors, be it Chinese, Indian, American, or Nigerians. The important thing is to comply to our standards, comply to the laws of the land, comply to our standard, register your product, be you Chinese or Japanese. It will now become the duty of Nigerians to protect your investments. The government is diversifying from single products, that's petroleum products, to other products. So we must encourage other sectors to grow. We must open our doors to welcome foreigners to invest and protect their investment therefrom. So in doing that, that's why we came to the gates, the biggest market in Nigeria and by extension West Africa, to talk to them, to work with us, to teach them the culture of standardization, to let them know that if you see something wrong, something not wholesome, be it from foreigners or from Nigerians, say something to SON to let them know that it's a win-win thing for them to comply to standards. That if you comply to standards, people will have confidence in what you produce, and your revenue will by extension increase. And that if you comply to standard as a foreigner within Nigeria, you owe Nigerians duty of care to improve their lives through standards.
Aboloma announced that the agency has endorsed a downward review of some fees charged by the agency, adding that the automation of some SON's processes is a deliberate effort by the agency to enhance its services in line with the federal government's resolve on the ease of doing business in the country.
In the past 2 years, we've been able to improve and automate our processes. We've been able to automate and most of our processes, be it SunCap, product registration, ManCap, and at present we are in the process of automating the payment for clearance. That is the port services. And within this period, we've been also able to reduce some of our services, some of our charges, to make life easier for traders.
The DG of SON advised the traders to see the sensitization as a special appeal from government aimed at engendering the right mindset in them, adding that SON will not hesitate to wield the big stick should the need arises. Leader of the Market Association commended the officials of the SON, especially the Director General, for his exemplary and exceptional leadership qualities. He assured the SON of the association's resolve to work with the Standards Organization of Nigeria to check the distribution of substandard products in the country.
Our country, Nigeria, is important to all of us. And that is why the federal government of the Republic of Nigeria is resolved to fight fake products. I told you, that is what we are agreeing to solve. If you go ahead and bring any fake tire, you are on your own. We will expose you. You go ahead and change the 40 arms to 100 arms. You are on your own. We expose you. And since we formed this committee, I'm telling you, they are working and our members are complacent.
There were reactions to the DG's remarks as some members of the association took turns to express concerns over certain aspects of the SON's processes.
Government has a role to play by being strict on law. Because the issue in Nigeria is that law is easy to make law, but to implement it. But the issue is not just coming into the market. We need a total change, and that total change is from the government, from the individual, from the importers.
I can see that the new DG is a man that has listening ear, and I'm sure that from here we can move away, we can move forward to the next level. There is no way you can checkmate standard without the people, without the manufacturers, without the importers. It is a tripod: manufacturer, importer, and the regulatory authorities. There has to be a collabo. If you don't do that, it will be leaking. That's the truth. Why we are afraid of this? That's the truth. And if I know that when I bring in a substandard product in any means that I will enter trouble, would I bring it? Nobody will do that.
After this meeting, I hope we will have a private discussion with them on how to move everything fast and everything normal, so that it will not be of any danger to, even the expander or even to, in short, to us, we the importers. So I believe that, like I said, their coming is of good for us.
I learned a lot of things, to at least register my product if it's not yet registered, and to help fight against this product. Because nobody likes when you buy something today, you will not fix it. The thing will just spoil on your hand. So it's very, very appalling to see such a thing.
Well, I'm happy. Even before today, I've registered about 2 products, which doesn't take time. I got the certificates. So I'm very, very impressed. I believe that we still have a lot of things, a lot of work to do to tell all our members to make sure you import a standard product. We start telling them to make sure they import a standard product. We'll keep moving it.
Some officials of the SON provided answers to questions raised and clarifications made where necessary.
The SONCAP was introduced to ensure that when you are importing your goods into Nigeria, you ensure that the goods meet our quality before they come into Nigeria. And the SONCAP process is not done in Nigeria. It's done in the country where your goods are going. And all you need to do is, when you want to import, tell your supplier that for you to bring their goods into Nigeria, you need a SONCAP certificate.
One Border Office has a field inspectorate department, a unit. This unit goes for inspection of the cargo in the field when we are invited by the person going to the field to carry out the permission. Yes, the Border Office is also connected to the NICES to be able to monitor for declaration. Now, when there is declaration, people want to declare and want to see this kind of field, then we raise the flag up. That is the flag down for container. Now, what are these offenses that you commit? I make sure to flag off the container. Sometimes you have false declaration. False declaration is when what you declare to the custom, which we see in the NICES, is different from what we see physically on the ground, when we are invited by the custom for physical examination. Make sure to hold your container. Sometimes what you have, the brand that you have in the SONCAP certificate, is different from the brand that we are seeing physically on the ground. Make sure to also place an alert on your container. Sometimes you may import without SONCAP certificate. And you know that SONCAP certificate is the only way that people can know, that some can know that this product has undergone quality testing. By the time you bring in this product without SONCAP certificate, definitely some will know that that product was not tested. And you hold it.
The interactive forum is coming few weeks after the DGSON met with Balogun traders in Lagos.
Standards Organization of Nigeria (SON) brings a new lease of life to Nigerian SMEs. SON has put a greater premium on developing standards aimed at improving the exports of the nation's food and cash crops. This explains why we have developed more standards for Nigeria's produce like sesame, cocoa, garri, and more, courtesy our accredited state-of-the-art laboratories. In keeping with the federal government's ease of doing business, SON has simplified its processes and turnaround time for SONCAP and MANCAP to reduce substandard products and legal arm to prosecute offenders. Join Standards Organization of Nigeria in ridding our nation of substandard goods due to consistent market surveillance and raids. See something, say something. Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving life through standards.
You're watching Standard and You. It's undoubtedly Nigeria's foremost television program on product quality and education. 12 standards were up for review by stakeholders during the past week. I have details of the various standards deliberated on at the technical committee meeting held in Lagos.
These are representatives of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, the Academia, Institute of Chartered Chemists, and Public Analysts of Nigeria. The focus of this meeting was to review some of the existing standards, formulate new ones, and make recommendations to Council for adoption. Some of the standards include standard for concentrated sulfuric acid used in the manufacturing of batteries, aluminium sulfate used in the purification of water, linear, alkaline, benzene sulfuric acid used in the production of detergents, bleaching powder and bleaching solutions chemicals, herbal and children toothpaste, among others. Chairman of the committee, Professor Percy Onyawa, said the objective was to ensure the production of quality goods.
First, when you produce standards, you create a platform for manufacturers to produce good quality products. The good quality products are in the interest of consumers in terms of their safety, in terms of the efficiency of the products for the intended use. We also ensure that the standards protect the environment, because some materials, particularly of chemical nature, if not properly regulated, can harm the environment. For example, we have the case of detergents, in which we have ensured that the phosphate eliminates the inclusion of phosphates in detergents, because phosphates ultimately enter the water bodies and damage the environment in that respect. So the standards are meant to protect the human health, to ensure efficacy of the product for the intended use, to promote international trade, that is very important, local and trade across countries, and to protect the environment.
Representative of the Director General of the SON told the committee that SON is committed to protecting consumers, hence the need to review some standards in line with modern trends and developments.
The technology are changing, so we need to be up to date with technology so that the Nigerian populace get products that are environmental friendly and safe for use. In terms of technology, many upcoming SMEs are beginning to venture into these products, and there's a quick need for us to have specifications that will guide their production so that they'll produce products that are useful and friendly to the users. The Nigerian populace will use the product rightly, so it will not cause injury to them. So that cost that would have been involved in treatment will be reduced, so it will help them. The companies producing will produce at the right specification, resulting into higher take of their products in the market, which means employing more people to produce, and then the economy will be vibrant for it.
We must not just allow any form of substandard product of these products to come out. Mind you, part of this standard that we are doing today contains henna powder. You know what henna powder is for women? In the life of our so many customers in the north, they use this thing, even freely here in the south. And when you use a substandard henna powder on your body, it can make it carcinogenic. So that's why we need to consider the requirement for this.
At the end, it was agreed that some of the standards be subjected for further review.
We have draft standards that we are going to work on and make recommendations to the Council of the SON, usually for adoption or otherwise.
Understanding the importance of benefits of standard was the focus of the sensitization aimed at empowering young people. Leader of the SON team and state coordinator, Engineer Olalekan Omoni, said the exercise is part of measures to tackle the menace of substandard products in Nigeria. He told Standard and You that when young people imbibe quality culture, it will bring about a drastic reduction of substandard products. The children were educated on standardization, its benefits to both individual and the overall economy. They commended the exercise by the SON, adding that they are better informed on the dangers of substandard products and what standard is.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
Welcome to the feedback segment of the program. I am Halimot Osifo. What do you do when you're dissatisfied with a product? Do you keep it to yourself or tell others about it? Do you keep buying or stop patronizing? Do you express happiness or disappointment? Consumer satisfaction is the fulfillment consumers derive from a product. In other words, it's how happy consumers are with the purchase. And this is based on whether their need is met effortlessly, in a convenient way that makes them loyal to the product. It's true that businesses need money to survive. To make profits, businesses need customers. Ideally, when these customers are happy, they tell their friends about the products and keep coming back. Only businesses with focus on customer satisfaction will thrive. So you see, Customer satisfaction is key to the survival of a business. If you want to succeed in your business, you must make consumer satisfaction a priority by complying with the available product standards, which guarantees product quality and safety. Standards Organization of Nigeria recognizes that the consumer is king, hence its mission to promote consumer confidence and global competitiveness of Nigerian products through standardization and quality assurance. We will not only protect Nigerians from fake and substandard products, but also help consumers get value for their money. For any question, complaint, or suggestion, you can reach out to us on the number 0705-972-4455. Follow us on Facebook at StandardNU, Instagram and Twitter at StandardNU_. Remember, we have videos online at youtube.com/StandardNU. Thanks and enjoy the rest of the week.